got a question, man. If I ask you your nationality, like from your father asked you, what would you say? Your dad, yeah. White.
It's not good.
He's more African American. His dad more African American. So his mom is his mom Indian. Oh, so it could. So look, hey bro, this could be for you too. I'm out here even though you said first you said your dad was white. But when I asked you, go into a little bit more too, you showed me that your dad's still more mixed. So it could be so look, the reason why I'm out here is because you probably identify with what? Black. Because your dad black, right? Yeah, see? It works that way. So since you identify with black, now if you do the history of your forefathers and come back to it, but right now I'm just going off the aspect of what they're teaching us in school. So they teaching you about yourself. What they teaching you?
They said the first written laws they said the
second laws. Well, not going on to like the Bible right now. I just want to understand like the history when it's telling us about ourselves. It's right here on the side. You see right here, American Black. You identify American Black. So what? You identify being American Black. Yeah. Go into the scriptures. I don't know how much of history they showed you, but at the Bible showed you a little bit about Bible prophecy now become historic. Now, which is our history. Because our history is really Bible prophecy. People you see right here on the sign. Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. So bring this out though, please.
Where you want to go?
Let's go to Romans 4:15-4. You got time? Oh, I got time.
Romans chapter 15, verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
So you kind of get that? Things that was left here before we were born was kind of left here for our learning. Yeah, it's like, so the Bible was left here for our learning. So let's get some learning from the Bible. Keep reading, please.
That we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope.
And the reason why we have comfort and patience in the scriptures, let's get that real quick. Timothy, 2 Timothy 2:15. Bring that out.
2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 15. Study to show thyself approved unto God.
Study to show ourselves approved to God. Keep going, please.
A workman that needeth not to be ashamed.
Keep going.
Rightly dividing the word of truth.
So we're literally going through the Bible, reading the Bible how it's supposed to be read. And we're giving that understanding. Keep reading. Read that.
Verse 16. But shun profane and vain babblings.
And this is what we do. We stay away from what?
Profane and vain babblings.
So we step away from the lies that we was taught by the school. Because I give you some so you can look up. The word African American didn't come out to 1988.
Facts.
So people that was born before 1988 was not calling themselves African American. But when I was an adolescent, a young, I was under the impression that I was African American. But now we go around calling ourselves American Black. So why is it that we don't find out that we are the God sent us? Let's keep reading though, please. Hold on. Let's end on that, right?
This is a little bit more unless you didn't want it.
Finish reading now.
Verse 16. But shun profane and vain babblings, for they will increase unto more ungodliness.
And that's what it does. It increases us to more what? Sin.
Yep.
And since sin is abound, what goes on? Murder, death, stealing.
Yep.
All types of what you come to find out is abomination of God. And now, knowing a little bit now, let's get who God's people are really. Let's start with Joel Joel 2.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
2 and 27.
God. Joel chapter 2 and verse 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
And you're going to know that God's in the midst of Israel, read.
And that I am the Lord your God.
And you're going to find out that God only dealing with Israel, read.
And none else.
There you go. Keep going.
And my people shall never be ashamed.
We should never be ashamed. But let's find out what happened to God's people. Amos 3. You know what I want.
Amos. God. Amos chapter 3 verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel.
So you get the message. It's only speaking to Israel. Let's find out what happened to the Israelites. Keep reading.
Against the whole family, which I brought up from the land of Egypt.
And the Egypt he's talking about is literally Egypt. When you read about when they had the hieroglyphics on the pyramids, those were really the Israelites, us over there. Read.
Saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
So he punished us for all our sins. So this is how you really know if your father is an Israelite. Because, let's get it. Romans 8:16. Because seed comes through the Father. You are who your father is. Seed don't come from the mother. As the Bible, not the Bible. Seed don't come from the mother, as they tell us by their science and technology. When they do their study, they say, oh, you come from mostly the mother. But the Bible says, actually, you are who your father is. Bring this out there.
Romans chapter 8 verse 16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God.
So you're going to find out you're the children of God because your spirit bears witness. Bible. Read.
That was it. Oh, unless you wanted verse 17. 17.
No. Let's go to the curses then. Let's go to the curses. Let's show the young brother how we identify ourselves according to God's word. Because you think, looking around, you think we live in, as blacks, you think we live in a generation of blessings or curses? Well, it's smart.
All praises.
Did you know that's mentioned in the Bible? Blessings and curses. But who would the blessings and curses think will fall upon? So what it mean? American black, you think the curses fall on them? Because the Bible only talks the curses fall on who? Oh, then bring that out. What we did? Oh, you just went up there. Let's get that real quick. Daniel 9. Let's get that real quick. I'll show you who the curses fall upon. Because you will agree that American black living like a curse, right? But you won't find the terminology American black in the Bible.
Hey, you have 42, but you can just keep on going. Just keep on dealing, yeah? Keep on dealing. Daniel chapter 9 verse 11. Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore, the curse is poured upon us.
So the curse is upon who? People right here.
That's right.
So let's see these curses is poured upon us. Let's see what these curses left upon us for first. Let's get that.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
These curses are going to be upon the Israelites for a sign. However, you just identified that you said you agree that American blacks is going to be the Bible. But because we didn't want to listen, you read it?
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments, and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
That Moses tried to give to us so we can do them, but we ain't doing them. Read.
That all these curses,
Since we ain't doing them, guess what happened? Because we just found out in Daniel 9 that the curses come upon us, like the old told us. That what?
that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
To what? To be destroyed.
That's it. That's it on that one. Unless you want verse 16. Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
My question is to you. We identify as American blacks, but I usually that terminology is very, very vague because that's not who we are. But in the city. And we what?
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
But in the Bible tell you that the Israelites gonna be cursed. But when I look around, African Americans seem like they curse. Don't it? But what again? What do they say that they are? That's living curses, but they're not telling them who they are according to God. They're not telling them that they are the Israelites.
Right.
You don't know why they're not telling us they're the Israelites? Psalm 83 and 1. Something don't tell you in history. Now, when you do your studies, you're going to find out that you're going to hear a terminology called Esau and Jacob. I'm going to just give you a clue. Esau the white man. Esau the white man. Who is? So you search your forefather. But the spirit bear witness. And if you can't really for certain know, I just say you lost that commandment and let God figure it out. You know what I mean? Because I'm going around, I'm assuming you are a child of God. Because I know that God's people are going through what? Curses that you find about in the Bible. But when you do your studies, you will find out that God has in it. This is what I hear you get to. Read.
Psalms chapter 83, verse 1. Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. Verse 2. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
So they went to great lengths and spent a lot of money to hide this knowledge that we are sharing with you. That we are Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Americans.
Facts.
And how we know this is by the curses that you read about in the Bible. Because if we would listen to God, we'd be living blessings right now. As we live in blessing, everything will be in harmony. There won't be no chaos. There won't be no confusion. There won't be, oh, I don't know who my dad is. I don't know who my mom is. There won't be none of this. Everything will be in order. It's going to be that way eventually. But right now, we're just preparing the way. And the reason why you stop is because you're hard. A lot of my brothers, I'm going to let you in on a secret. Bar Molly. We train yourself as what? Hey, get numbers real quick. Hold that. Where you at? So I won't forget.
We just finished Psalms 83.
Come back to Psalm 83, but get numbers 1. Bob Marley. The reason I say Bob Marley because back in the day, I was under pressure that Bob Marley was black. Because he looked what? Well, bring this out.
Numbers chapter 1, verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees.
They declared their lineage, their bloodline, by how?
After their families, by the house of their fathers.
There you go. Go all the way back to the father. And your spirit always going to bear witness. Alright, let's go back to Psalms 83.
Psalms chapter 83 and verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And the people you find out is the Israelites. They came against us and they took crafty counsel. And one of their tricks they use is basically religion. Religion. By not showing who we are in the Bible and giving us replacement theology, it gave us a replacement theology instead of our heritage, they gave us religion. And the religion they gave us is under this umbrella right here. This image you see right here. Finish reading that over, please.
Psalms 83 verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
So that's how we gonna go around knowing who we are now. So another way you can find out Isaiah 65:15. It's another way. Like your mother, her father, you ain't gotta tell me what she is, but her father, party, did this happen to him though? Like just keep it to yourself, but let the spirit bear witness. Because I go around keeping my oppressor last name. Versus like if I was, put it like this, Guatemala, for example. Hey, get number, oh you got it right now. Guatemala comes from a white man, but he will go around betray as being black. Because he's darker than most people who consider being black. Can you have people, white complexion, but they are Israelites?
Yeah, like for example, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Blake Griffin.
So you see how it really goes to, for you to do a real search on your father, to really know for sure.
You know Klay Thompson is Benjamin?
Man,
So-called West Indian.
not just Klay Thompson,
Straight up.
his brothers.
Yeah, and Blake Griffin is so-called Haitian. He Levi.
Blake Griffin. When you do your research, you're gonna find out that. Now, fellas, get that ran out.
Oh, different one for you.
Don't get it caught up with color. I'm not getting caught with us. I'm not going off of your appearance, bro. I'm going off of your spirit. Your spirit, you stop. People that I assume by their appearance that could look like, don't stop.
Nope. And what Christ say? My sheep hear my voice.
That's what I'm saying. So this message is going out to you. What should be your search? Bring this out.
Jeremiah chapter 12, verse 9. Mine heritage is unto me as a speckled bird.
So the speckled bird, when you look at a speckled bird, they have what on their wings? Many colors.
Yep.
Many colors. Many colors. So keep going.
And it's crazy because when you look at a speckled bird, it's typically like one color. It's typically a brown, but it's so many different colors on that particular brown. It's just like the black man in America. We typically brown, but we come in so many different shades, just like a speckled bird. So I'm going to read it again. Jeremiah 12, verse 9. Mine heritage is unto me as a speckled bird. The birds round about are against her. Come ye, assemble all the beasts of the field. Come to devour.
So that's why I'm not going off of appearance. I'm trying the spirit, by the spirit.